Blower motor capacitors should be checked at least once every year as part of routine preventive maintenance to catch age-related degradation before it affects performance. Capacitors lose capacity over time, and that loss changes how the blower motor starts and runs. So start by visually inspecting the housing for bulges, leaks, or corrosion, and carefully smelling for any burned odor. Use a multimeter with a capacitance function or a dedicated meter to measure the microfarad rating and compare it to the printed value, and replace the capacitor if the measured value is more than 5% off the rated value. Always cut power at the breaker and discharge the capacitor by shorting the terminals with an insulated screwdriver or using a proper discharge tool before touching anything, because capacitors can hold a dangerous charge even when powered off. When replacing, match both the microfarad value and the voltage rating and use terminals that fit snugly to avoid resistance heating. If you are unsure, photograph the old wiring before removal so reinstallation is exact. Consider replacing capacitors proactively when the unit is over 5 years old or if it shows any sign of wear, because proactive swaps prevent motor stress and premature motor failure. Keep a small supply of common replacement values on hand for frequent service units and store them in a cool, dry place to avoid early degradation. One common mistake is ignoring small changes in motor noise and assuming the motor is fine, which you fix by inspecting and measuring the capacitor as soon as noise increases, because that often means the capacitor can no longer provide proper starting torque. Another frequent issue is replacing with the wrong microfarad or voltage rating, and that is prevented by reading the label carefully and matching both the capacitance and voltage. If the label is unreadable, consult the equipment schematic or the motor nameplate. A third problem is failing to discharge the capacitor before handling it, so always disconnect power and discharge the capacitor safely using an insulated tool or a proper discharge resistor to avoid shock. We run bighomeprojects.com to connect homeowners with local contractors for repair and maintenance needs related to items like blower motor capacitors. Our site also helps contractors find work and join a discussion community where we all share practical tips, vendor experiences, and troubleshooting advice.